Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 146 here on season number 2. And today we are getting into Robinhood Recap June Edition. These videos are meant for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You're responsible for your assets and to properly protect them. So always do your own research. Beginning this month, I actually sold off 7 shares of Snapchat. In total, I purchased 8 shares of Snapchat before their earnings call in the second quarter, and I was holding that position for basically a earnings call that went south, and then I realized, like, hey, I could just dollar cost average down a little bit and then sell off some good news and probably make my money back at least, or even possibly turn a profit. So I ended up selling 7 of those shares at $13.50 or around that, and I bought them around $12-ish. I think $12.06 or so was my average cost per share. It ended up really actually working out in my favor, and so now I basically hold a free share of Snapchat that I don't know if I'll plan on selling until the Fortnite kids tell me that Snapchat is no longer useful for them. I also bought a share of IAU, which is an Ishare Gold Trust. Then I bought 2 shares of XXII, which is 22nd Century Group, and they're basically a tobacco or pharmaceutical company that's trying to naturally get rid of nicotine in tobacco, and then also they're looking at developing high CBD cannabis plants as well. And then lastly, I bought, I believe, 1 share of BTG, or that's also the company name is B2Gold, which is a Canadian mining company for specifically gold. So a lot of gold purchases, a lot of gold sector exposure this month compared to years or months past where I've bought more equity shares. So it's been kind of an interesting month. The market hasn't really gone anywhere for me. It's just been kind of leveling off. The reason why those stocks were purchased is because my portfolio, the way that I run it, is actually based upon percent. And so the gold shares were the ones that were getting hit pretty hard this month. And so I was able to purchase some gold sector stocks. So anyways, we'll go ahead and leave it right there. But my account is honestly quickly closing in on $1,400. It would be nice to have a July update where I did break $1,400. However, with recent tariff talk and trade war stuff, I don't know if that's going to be all that likely. But I mean, who knows what the future holds, right? As far as my account goes, I'm still sitting with about 1/4 of it in liquid cash. It's around like $300 to $400, and still I'm still waiting to either start swing trading again or just having it sit there to be able to buy more stocks. So when I was swing trading, I didn't have a whole lot of liquid assets or liquid liquidity in my account, and so, for instance, if a long-term stock would drop, I wasn't able to just quickly move funds into there and buy those equities. I would have to wait until I close the position on a swing trade and then move those funds into buy one of those long-term positions. But let's go ahead and take a look at my actual Robinhood account. So this is the overall portfolio. This is 1 month. It's going to be a few days later. Obviously, today is the 10th of June. As you can tell right now, I'm up about 0.32%. Overall in the last, actually down, my bad. I'm down about $1, so 0.07%. But as you can tell, June would be about like right here, which means that I was obviously way more down, probably about 1.53% as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at my actual spreadsheet that I process everything, all things Robinhood. So these are all my positions that I'm currently in. And if you scroll down here, this is kind of the breakdown as far as percents go and what I'm invested in. And then here's even more of a specific breakdown as to what equity or ETF I'll buy at that specific point in time. So like right now, I can allot $9.19 into gold and silver, which I have been trying to buy this stock BTG for about the last week and a half. It just hasn't had a 6-cent drop on the day yet, but I'm waiting and hopeful that it'll happen here shortly. As far as like how did my account fare this month, in total I generated $3.42 basically from dividends. This was where I was keeping track of my swing trades, but I haven't swung trade in quite a bit. So this is all just basically dividends over the last like 6 months. So we'll go ahead and scroll down here to June. And as far as June goes, like I said, I made $3.42 in dividends. The total growth on my account was actually $40.63. However, if you go ahead and take the deposits that I made, which is two $13 deposits, then I also made a $25 deposit because of my Visa rewards that I have, our credit card. It usually happens like once a quarter or half a year or whatever. I pull money out of there, like $100 when we get rewarded. You know, we got 1.5% back or something like that. Obviously, I didn't do so well. I netted a negative $10.37. So my percent of growth was actually negative 0.79%. However, if you just do the growth over the swing trades, or the amount that I have for swing trading, I did about 0.75%, but that's only in dividends. I didn't actually take any positions as far as swing trading. That's pretty much the overall account. Let's go ahead and take a look at the years past. As you can tell, going from June to July, I did pretty good. I definitely took profit going from June to July last year. We'll see if that's going to happen this year. I don't think that will happen for me specifically on my account, just because I've been having so much success. I would say from April, May, and June. I don't see it happening as far as June to July, but again, I could be completely wrong. We shall see. But as I start to move into August next month, I do plan on adjusting some of my percents and holdings that I do have on my Robinhood portfolio. I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into what percentages will be. I do have some target percentages kind of laid out, but I haven't made those adjustments yet, but they are coming. And so expect another video where I do talk about what percentages and what holdings and what sectors and all that kind of stuff I'll be heavily investing into, and which ones I won't be so heavily investing into. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. Every year I kind of adjust my percentages to kind of make do with what the market is presenting, or what I feel like the market will present here into the future. Anyways, we'll go ahead and leave it right there. Let's jump into the question of the day, which is, if you could have an all expense paid trip to see any famous world monument, which monument would you choose? And for me, there's so many that I would love to see. I would love to see the Coliseum. I've never been to the White House before. I would love to go to the White House and maybe sit down with the President of the United States. It doesn't really matter if it was President Trump or President Obama. I think just meeting the president in general would be an awesome lifetime experience. And it wouldn't really matter who exactly is the president of the United States at the time that I get to visit the White House, or if I ever got an all expenses paid vacation to the White House. There's other monuments. I think the Statue of Liberty would be a cool place to go. The Great Pyramids of Giza, I think, would be another place. There's just tons of different places in the world to go, and I wouldn't really know specifically. It would be like super hard to just lock it down to one specifically. Anyways, guys, I would love to hear your thoughts, whether you're in the live stream or just watching this video. Feel free to let me know down in the comments, where would you like to go if you had an all expenses paid vacation to anywhere, any monument in the world. But like I always say, if you got any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, Robinhood, M1 Finance, as well as general investing, business ethic coaching, post those questions down below. Please don't forget to subscribe right up here, and check out my Robinhood Recap May Edition. Check out this other video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.